Hi, and welcome to Pivot AI's Evidence Intelligence for Family Law. Everything you need for modern case management, from intake to court ready, your client data protected, and designed with solicitors in mind. So let's take a look around. Let's log in using my login details. The first thing you're presented with is your AI-powered legal assistant. You can select a case to begin with. It's specific to this solicitor. There's a natural language feature here for talking directly with the document or using predefined prompts. There's a wizard for creating a new case and onboarding a client, again powered by AI. On the left here we have a cases section, we have a document section, court bundles, a conflict checker, a knowledge base that's connected to a legislation library using vectors and AI, and we have a link to Lex AI, the incubator for AI, which is a service provided by the UK government with full AI search capabilities embedded. We have a learning development center over here with a full CPD journal, and we have a prompt library for creating custom prompts or using pre-built prompts. So let's take a look at a case. If we go in and take a look at a matter, which is Sarah Elizabeth and John Michael Smith, it's a divorce. We can see information about both parties and the children. These are the assets that are involved in the divorce, and we can see that there are disputes totaling roughly £137,000. If you take a look, you can see that there are two property disputes. The applicant is suggesting £285,000 versus the respondent's £275,000 valuation. Also, there are issues with bank accounts and pensions, and all of this information has been pulled from the documents that have been uploaded specifically for these clients, put into a knowledge graph in the back of the system, and we're able to traverse that graph to highlight inconsistencies and contradictions across the case materials. We can add evidence, and this is temporal, so as the evidence evolves over time, so does the case. We also have a Form E analyzer, so in here we're able to go in and you can see all the sections of the Form E are included in this wizard. It can also autofill using optical character recognition from handwriting. I have a disclosure section here which will recommend what documents are required for which sections, what has been provided, and what is outstanding. And that goes to produce a suggestions report which will show that, for example, in property we have 4 missing documents, 3 in bank accounts, and 2 in pensions. At the end, we have a statement of truth, a full declaration with an electronic signature, which then goes on to help fulfill the court bundle. If we take a look at the court bundle itself and we create a bundle, the financial dispute resolution, let's suggest here it's at the end of the month, Exeter Family Court, for example, and create that bundle. You can see very quickly a bundle has been created from all the information. In here we can see a checklist of missing documents. And if you click here, you can check the chronology as complete. We can also link that to a document. Here we have a document mapping suggestion for each point, and we also have a bundle advisor. If we take a look at section A tools, in here we can see a chronology builder. We can see a position statement builder, which allows us to go in and can be customized for individual firm playbooks. Again, all powered by AI. And we have the issue statement section, so looking for statements of issues and disputes between parties. We can add custom issues, and we can very quickly agree or dispute that particular issue. Again, all updated in the system as we go. And then we have this AI-powered assistant, and we're able to ask questions of the AI. There is a knowledge system here which can ask questions of the legislation library itself, using retrieval augmented generation to produce its responses. And like I said, we have access to the Institute for AI's model, LexAI. And in here we can see legislation, secondary legislation specific to the Children Act. But what you can do is you can build deeper filters, or you can AI search as you filter. That's a quick demo of the Pivot AI application, and there's much more to see within the application itself. For now, we hope you enjoyed the presentation.